Arlington House, located in today's Arlington, Virginia, was built by George Washington Parke Custis, a step-grandson of George Washington. Construction on Arlington House began in 1802 and continued for more than a decade. Custis had the home built in the fashionable Greek Revival style of architecture by George Hadfield, who also helped design the United States Capitol. Arlington's imposing columns and front portico mimicked Greek temples of antiquity, and the facade was stuccoed and painted to resemble quarried stone. The home, built on a bluff overlooking Washington, D.C., was located on 1,100 acres. The plantation raised agricultural cash crops worked by slave labor. Custis married Mary Lee Fitzhugh, and their daughter, Mary Anna Randolph, married United States Army officer Robert E. Lee in Arlington House in 1831. For the next 30 years, Robert, Mary Anna, and their children called Arlington home, even though Robert's military duties often took him far away from his family. When the Civil War began in April 1861, Lee resigned from the United States Army in Arlington and rode south to join Confederate forces. He would never return to the house. Mary Anna also soon left. She was able to return to their home once before she died in the 1870s. Federal forces occupied the home after the Lees vacated, using Arlington as a headquarters for a portion of Washington's defenses. In fact, graffiti left by Union soldiers during that period can still be seen in the attic. In 1864, the federal government confiscated the property, and Union Quartermaster General Montgomery C. Meigs ordered Union war dead buried on Arlington's grounds. This, of course, was the beginning of Arlington National Cemetery. After Robert E. Lee died in 1870, his oldest son, George Washington Custis Lee, sued to get Arlington back, claiming the confiscation was illegal. The case went all the way to the United States Supreme Court, which ruled in Lee's favor. Custis eventually sold the property back to the federal government. In 1933, the National Park Service assumed administration of Arlington, which was designated as the Robert E. Lee Memorial. The former plantation grounds that became Arlington National Cemetery are administered by the Department of the Army.